At exactly 4 o'clock in the morning, a man tried to eat our manager. Not metaphorically. He dragged him toward the fryer, both hands locked around his collar, and got him halfway into boiling oil, before 3 of us pulled him off. The next morning, my manager didn't have a single burn on him. Just a look in his eyes that never came back. That's the job I'm about to tell you about. Minimum wage. Fast food. Graveyard shift. I work nights at a burger place. I won't tell you which one. I like having a job and I like not getting sued. But you'd know the name if I said it. Famous, the kind of place with a drive-thru on every corner. During the day, it's exactly what you'd expect. Lunch rush, dinner rush, teenagers arguing over who forgot the ketchup. Boring, normal, the kind of normal you don't think twice about. Nights are different. Somewhere around midnight, the building starts running on rules nobody wrote down for the health inspector. Rules with consequences. My manager taught them to me my first week. Dead serious, like he was handing over a fire extinguisher. He didn't smile once. Didn't blink much either. I remember the fluorescent light over the break room humming the whole time he talked. And how his hands stayed flat on the table, like he needed something solid to hold on to while he said it out loud. I laughed at first. I don't laugh anymore. Midnight brings the regulars. Drunk guys, bored guys, packs of teenagers who should be asleep. They roll up wanting double cheeseburgers and always, without fail, ice cream. Loud, sloppy, harmless. Take the order, hand off the bag, they drive away laughing. That part's fine. 0:13 a.m. is not fine. At that exact minute, the drive-through line goes empty. Every night, no new cars pulling in empty. I mean, whoever was already in line simply isn't there anymore. One night we had 5 cars stacked up at 0:13. My coworker and I just looked at each other. Neither of us said anything. My hands were sweating on the register. And I could hear the fryer basket rattling behind me, that same rattle it always makes, except that night it sounded louder somehow. Too loud. The clock ticked over. I walked to the pickup window with 2 bags of fries for a guy who'd paid 2 minutes earlier. Nobody was there. The car, the guy gone. No taillights fading down the road. No engine sound. Just the wind pushing an empty receipt across the asphalt. I stood there holding his food like an idiot, staring at empty pavement where headlights had been, my arms still out like I was handing the bag to someone. My ears were ringing. I don't know why, there was nothing to hear. So now it's policy. 5 minutes before 0:13, we shut the drive-thru down. Cones, blocked lane. All of it. It took years of getting that timing wrong before someone figured out the fix, because getting it wrong makes him angry. You'll meet him in a second. 2 minutes after the empty window, at 0:15, a brown Chevy Impala pulls up. Same car every night. The driver never orders. He just idles at the payment window waiting. You say, "Good morning." That's the rule. Nothing else. No small talk, no, "What can I get you?" Nothing. When he rolls up to the pickup window empty-handed, you say, "Good night." Then he drives off. Fedora, long coat, never says a word back. Somehow he's the least unsettling part of my night. 1 a.m. is when the family shows up. They're the only walk-in customers we get after midnight, and we don't get a say in it. Lock the doors, close every window, barricade the whole entrance. We tried all of it once just to see. They still get inside. 1 second the lobby's empty, the next they're standing at the counter like they walked through the wall. 2 adults. 2 kids. Never talking. Not the parents anyway. The kids order every time. 2 large meals for themselves. 2 kids' meals for the parents. No mayo. No pickles. Same order, every single night. Here's the part that gets me. The family is never the same race twice. Dad's black one night. Asian the next. The kids white the night after that. Nobody ages. Nobody changes size. Just swapped. Different faces wearing the same 4 people. They open the bag, check inside, smile. All 4 at once. Same exact smile. Same exact width, like someone measured it with a ruler. And walk out. No footsteps. I've listened for it. There's never any footsteps. 5 months in, there was one night it broke pattern. Same hour, same order, no mayo, no pickles, except it was one kid. Alone, with a dog. Dogs aren't allowed inside. Didn't matter. And he came. Same meal. Same look in the bag. Same smile. Then the mother, except there was no mother that night, just the kid and the dog, looked straight at me. The dog barked. Once, then they were both gone. I don't like thinking about that one. 2 a.m. brings 5 more cars. Yellow shirt, red shirt, blue, green, and one more. We just call him the last guy. You take their orders at the speaker, and it doesn't matter what you heard or wrote down. By the time they reach the pickup window, the orders have shuffled between them. Every time. Try to keep track and your head starts to hurt. 4 of them don't care. The last guy does. Dave, my coworker, and I say this with love, the guy is an idiot, handed the last guy the wrong bag one night. Got punched in the nose for it. Over fries. I know how that sounds, but I watched it happen. And no, Dave wasn't confused about the swap. He just genuinely screwed up the order. Idiot. 2:57 a.m. is when the fryers start cooking themselves. Doesn't matter if the machines are off. The oil starts climbing in temperature on its own. Slow at first, then fast. Hot enough that the plastic bins stacked near the fry station start to sag and melt at the edges. You can smell it before you see it. Burnt plastic sharp in the back of your throat. The whole kitchen gets thick with it, heat rolling off the fry station in waves you can watch bend the light. 3 a.m. on the dot, it just stops. Oil back to normal. Even the melted plastic pulls itself back into shape like someone hit rewind. Then the feasting hour starts, and this is the one I hate most. Anyone who orders after 3 o'clock doesn't get to walk out with their food. We eat it, all of it, doesn't matter if it's not our order. Doesn't matter if we're not hungry. A burger and a shake come through the window, that burger and shake go in our stomachs or something bad happens. I learned that one the hard way. First few weeks on the job, I skipped it. Figured it was some hazing joke. That was the night I got a face full of hot oil from a fryer that wasn't supposed to be hot yet. Dave hit the machine wrong. Or maybe the machine wanted a reason. Boiling oil on bare skin. Take my word for it, don't ever try to find out what that feels like on purpose. I screamed loud enough that Dave dropped an entire tray of cups. My whole arm went white, then red, then I couldn't look at it anymore. The smell stuck in my nose for hours after. That same burnt plastic smell from the bins, except now it was coming off me. Here's the strange part. I should have had third-degree burns down my whole arm. Next morning, nothing. Skin smooth. Not even a mark. Same trick as the plastic bins. 3:30, the feasting hour ends. You can stop eating. Dave's still an idiot though. That part never resets. Then comes 4 a.m. No food goes out. No orders taken. Nobody eats. Not us, not any customer dumb enough to still be in the drive-thru. That's the whole rule, and unlike the others, breaking it doesn't get you a burn you'll forget about by morning. We had a guy named Steven working here a few months back. Decent enough at the job. Followed the rules. Big guy, ate more than me and Dave combined most nights. One night he forgot the 4 a.m. rule. Grabbed a handful of fries off a tray after the cutoff. He didn't get fired for stealing food. He got fired for trying to shove our manager face first into a fryer. I watched it happen. Steven's eyes were wide open, too open, drool hanging off his chin, both hands locked around my manager's collar, dragging him toward boiling oil like he was starving for something fries couldn't fix. The sound he was making wasn't words. More like a low, wet growl, coming from somewhere underneath his regular voice. 3 of us pulled him off. My hands were shaking so hard I dropped the spatula I'd grabbed to hit him with. He's in jail now. Our manager was in that oil long enough that it should have scarred him for life. Next day, smooth skin, no marks, exactly like my arm. But something in him didn't come back with the skin. Every night at 2:57, when the oil starts climbing on its own, he backs into the corner of the kitchen and won't come near the fryers. Won't say why. Doesn't have to. My shift ends at 5. And yeah, I lied a little. There's one more thing. The Impala shows up again, right at 5, fedora guy behind the wheel. Manager calls him the owner. The rest of us just call him him. If the night went the way it's supposed to, he rolls down his window, says 2 words, "Good job," and drives off into whatever direction he came from. I wrote most of this on a slow night, eating leftover fries from someone's feasting hour order, deciding whether tonight was the night I finally quit. The pay's better than I let on, but I don't know if that's worth this. The dining room's empty behind me, chairs stacked, floor still wet from mopping, and the only sound is the hum of the drink machine cycling through its ice. Then the clock on the wall started reading a different time than my phone. Didn't think much of it. Daylight savings, maybe. Dave's bad with clocks. Dave just walked in to take over the shift. Fumbling with his entry card, same as always, badge swinging off its lanyard, hitting the door twice before it beeps green. I think I'm going to stick around a little longer after all. Talk to my manager, figure something out. The money's decent. The food's not bad either, and lately I've been hungrier than usual. Hungrier than I can really explain. He smells delicious,